Have you ever wondered why some people reach their 90s and beyond while others struggle with health issues much earlier? The truth is, your body has been giving you signals all along, subtle warnings that might indicate whether you're on track for a long, healthy life or headed for health troubles far sooner than necessary. The surprising part? These signals aren't complicated medical tests or rare conditions, they're simple, everyday signs that most people completely overlook. In this video, we're going to reveal 5 crucial symptoms that, if absent from your life, suggest you might be on the path to becoming a centenarian, someone who lives to 100 or beyond. These aren't just random health tips, they're backed by research on populations with extraordinary longevity and verified by studies on aging. What's fascinating is that many people assume certain health changes are just normal aging when they're actually warning signs that your body is aging faster than it should. Stay with me until the end because the 5th symptom is something that almost no one talks about, yet research shows it may be the strongest predictor of longevity of all. Understanding these 5 key indicators could mean the difference between struggling through your later years or enjoying vibrant health well into your 90s and beyond. And the good news? If you do spot any of these warning signs, there are specific steps you can take today to change your trajectory. Now, let's explore the first critical symptom that might be standing between you and a long, healthy life. Symptom 1: morning stiffness that doesn't improve within 30 minutes. Do you ever wake up feeling stiff and achy, requiring significant time to loosen up before you can move comfortably? This common complaint is often dismissed as just part of getting older, but the truth is far more significant. Persistent morning stiffness that doesn't resolve within about 30 minutes is not normal aging. It's a warning sign that your body's inflammatory processes are accelerated, potentially shortening your lifespan. People destined for exceptional longevity typically wake up feeling relatively limber, with any minor stiffness dissipating within 15 to 30 minutes of gentle movement. Their bodies recover during sleep rather than feeling worse in the morning. If your stiffness persists longer or requires medication to resolve, your body is signaling that something needs attention. Consider Margaret, a vibrant 94-year-old who still tends her garden daily. "People always ask me how I stay so mobile at my age," she says. "The truth is, I've never experienced the terrible morning stiffness that my friends complain about. I've always woken up ready to start my day without having to work out the kinks first." Margaret isn't just lucky, her body has maintained lower levels of inflammation throughout her life, protecting her joints, tissues, and even her cardiovascular system from premature aging. The science behind this is compelling. Studies show that elevated inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and interleukin-6 are significantly lower in centenarians compared to peers who died younger. This isn't just about comfort. Chronic inflammation accelerates atherosclerosis, damages DNA, and even impairs cognitive function. In essence, inflammation speeds up your body's aging clock. If you do experience persistent morning stiffness, don't ignore it or simply mask it with medications. This symptom often responds dramatically to anti-inflammatory dietary changes, particularly reducing sugar, refined carbohydrates, and industrial seed oils while increasing omega-3 rich foods like fatty fish. Many people also find that intermittent fasting significantly reduces morning stiffness by lowering overall inflammation. Pay attention to how you feel when you first wake up. It's one of your body's most honest status reports. If you can get out of bed without significant stiffness, you're exhibiting an important marker of someone who may well celebrate their 100th birthday someday. Symptom 2: diminished sense of smell. Have you noticed that food doesn't taste quite as flavorful as it once did? Or perhaps you've found yourself increasing the amount of seasoning in your cooking. While many assume this is just an inevitable part of aging, research tells a different story. A significantly diminished sense of smell is not normal aging. It's a potential warning sign that your nervous system is experiencing accelerated degeneration. People destined for exceptional longevity typically maintain relatively sharp senses well into their later years. They can still detect subtle scents, enjoy the full flavor of foods, and often don't need to overseason their meals. If you've noticed a significant decline in your ability to smell or taste, your body may be signaling an important warning about your brain health and longevity. Take Walter, an active 96-year-old who still enjoys cooking and dining out. My friends are always surprised that I can still smell when the coffee is ready from the other room, he says. I can even tell when my neighbors are grilling in their backyard. This preserved sensory ability isn't just about enjoyment, it's a powerful indicator that Walter's nervous system, particularly the olfactory neural pathways, has aged more slowly than average. The science here is particularly fascinating. Studies from the University of Chicago found that older adults who couldn't identify common scents like peppermint, fish, orange, rose, or leather were 46% more likely to die within a 10-year period than those with a normal sense of smell. Even more striking, this sensory decline often precedes cognitive changes by several years. This connection exists because your olfactory system shares many characteristics with the parts of your brain most vulnerable to age-related diseases. The nerves involved in smell are among the few exposed directly to the environment, making them sensitive indicators of your overall neural health. In essence, your sense of smell serves as a canary in the coal mine for your brain. If you've noticed a declining sense of smell, don't dismiss it as inevitable. This symptom often responds to lifestyle interventions, particularly regular cardiovascular exercise, which improves blood flow to the brain and has been shown to protect olfactory function. Additionally, zinc deficiency commonly contributes to diminished smell, so ensuring adequate intake through foods like oysters, pumpkin seeds, and grass-fed beef may help. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Now, let's move forward. Symptom 3. Poor recovery after minimal exertion. Do you find yourself unusually fatigued after everyday activities like grocery shopping, light gardening, or climbing a flight of stairs? While many people accept this as a normal part of aging, the truth is more significant. Poor recovery after minimal exertion is not normal aging, it's a warning sign that your mitochondria, the power plants of your cells, may be functioning at a fraction of their potential capacity. People destined for exceptional longevity typically maintain remarkable energy resilience well into their later years. They can engage in moderately demanding activities and recover quickly, often within an hour. If normal daily activities leave you exhausted for hours or even days, your body is signaling that your cellular energy production systems are under strain. Consider James, an 89-year-old who still chops his own firewood. My children keep trying to get me to stop, he laughs. But the truth is, I enjoy it and I feel fine afterwards. Maybe a little tired for an hour or so, but then I'm ready for my next activity. This exceptional recovery capacity isn't random, it reflects healthy mitochondrial function, a critical factor in longevity that researchers are only beginning to fully appreciate. The science behind this is compelling. Studies of centenarians consistently show they maintain superior mitochondrial function compared to their peers who died younger. These cellular powerhouses not only provide energy but also regulate critical processes like cellular repair and controlled cell death. When they falter, every system in your body ages more rapidly. Even more fascinating, research has found that mitochondrial function is highly responsive to lifestyle factors. Regular brief exercise, even just 20 minutes daily, stimulates the creation of new mitochondria. Cold exposure, like ending your shower with 30 seconds of cold water, activates mitochondrial efficiency. And certain dietary patterns, particularly those involving periods of caloric restriction or time-restricted eating, can dramatically improve mitochondrial health. If you find yourself requiring excessive recovery time after modest exertion, consider a gradual approach to rebuilding your energy resilience. Start with very brief periods of activity, even just 5 minutes of gentle walking, followed by rest. Over time, gradually extend the activity while monitoring your recovery. Many people are surprised to discover that their recovery capacity improves significantly within just a few weeks of consistent practice. Pay attention to how you feel after everyday activities. If you can finish a moderately demanding task and feel recovered within an hour, you're exhibiting an important marker of someone who may well be celebrating their 100th birthday someday. Symptom 4. Declining grip strength. Have you noticed that jars have become harder to open, or that carrying grocery bags feels more challenging than it used to? While many attribute this to just getting older, research tells a more crucial story. Declining grip strength is not normal aging. It's a powerful predictor of accelerated aging and shortened lifespan that scientists now consider one of the most reliable biomarkers of longevity. People destined for exceptional longevity typically maintain remarkably preserved grip strength relative to their age. They can still open jars, carry packages, and perform other daily activities requiring hand strength without significant accommodation. If you found yourself regularly asking for help with these tasks, your body may be signaling an important warning about your muscle health and overall vitality. Take Thomas, a robust 92-year-old who still shakes hands with a firmness that surprises people decades younger. "My father was the same way," he notes. Strong hands well into his 90s. "I never thought much about it until my doctor measured my grip strength and seemed amazed by the results." This preserved hand strength isn't just about convenient jar opening, it's a window into Thomas's overall physiological resilience. The research on this is particularly compelling. A large-scale study published in The Lancet found that grip strength was a stronger predictor of all-cause mortality than even blood pressure. For each 5-kilogram decrease in grip strength, researchers observed a 16% higher risk of death from any cause. Even more striking, this simple measure outperformed many complex medical tests in predicting future health outcomes. This connection exists because grip strength serves as a reliable proxy for overall muscle mass and quality. Your hands contain many of the same muscle fiber types found throughout your body, and their strength correlates strongly with the health of your larger muscle groups. Since muscle tissue influences everything from blood sugar regulation to immune function, its preservation is crucial for longevity. If you've noticed declining grip strength, the good news is that this marker responds remarkably well to targeted intervention. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or practicing plate pinches can significantly improve hand strength in just weeks. Even more importantly, resistance training for your major muscle groups has been shown to reverse biological markers of aging throughout the body. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move to the final and most surprising symptom. Symptom 5, poor sleep quality. The fifth and perhaps most overlooked symptom that separates those who will reach 100 from those who won't involves something we all do every day: sleep. Have you accepted restless, interrupted, or unrefreshing sleep as just an inevitable part of aging? The research reveals a startling truth: poor sleep quality is not normal aging, it's a critical warning sign that virtually every system in your body is aging at an accelerated rate. People destined for exceptional longevity typically maintain remarkably preserved sleep architecture well into their later years. They fall asleep relatively easily, experience fewer awakenings, and most importantly, wake feeling genuinely refreshed. If you consistently wake feeling unrestored despite adequate time in bed, your body is signaling a fundamental issue that could be shortening your lifespan significantly. Consider Eleanor, a sharp 98-year-old who still reads without glasses and rarely gets sick. "People always ask about my diet or exercise," she says, "but I think my secret is that I've always been a good sleeper. Even now, I sleep soundly for about 7 hours and wake up feeling ready for the day." This preserved sleep quality isn't just about feeling good, it reflects Eleanor's overall physiological resilience and healthy brain function. The science here is particularly compelling. Studies of centenarians consistently show they maintain more youthful sleep patterns compared to their peers who died younger. During deep sleep, your body performs critical restoration work, clearing brain waste products, repairing cellular damage, consolidating memories, and regulating hormones that control everything from hunger to stress response. When sleep fragments, this crucial maintenance is disrupted. Even more striking, researchers at UC Berkeley found that disrupted deep sleep may be a key driver of cognitive decline. During deep sleep, the brain clears beta amyloid, a protein associated with Alzheimer's disease. Poor sleep allows these proteins to accumulate, potentially accelerating brain aging by years or even decades. If you're experiencing fragmented sleep, don't accept it as inevitable. This symptom often responds dramatically to simple interventions. Light exposure plays a crucial role. Getting 20 to 30 minutes of morning sunlight and limiting blue light exposure in the evening can reset disrupted circadian rhythms. Temperature is equally important. Studies show that sleeping in a cool room, around 65 degrees Fahrenheit per 18 degrees Celsius, significantly improves deep sleep in older adults. Pay attention to how you feel upon waking. If you consistently wake feeling genuinely refreshed and restored, even if you sleep somewhat less than when you were younger, you're exhibiting an important marker of someone who may well be celebrating their 100th birthday someday. As we've explored these 5 symptoms, you may have recognized some warning signs in yourself, or perhaps been reassured by their absence. The remarkable thing about these indicators is that they're accessible to everyone, no expensive tests or specialist appointments required. Your body speaks to you every day through these signals, letting you know whether you're on track for exceptional longevity. What makes these 5 symptoms particularly valuable is that none of them exist in isolation. Morning stiffness reflects inflammatory processes that also impact your cardiovascular system. Diminished smell connects directly to brain health. Poor recovery after exertion reveals mitochondrial function that affects every cell. Grip strength indicates overall muscle quality that influences metabolism. And sleep quality touches literally every aspect of your health. The most encouraging news is that these markers respond to intervention at any age. I've seen people in their 80s dramatically improve their recovery capacity, sleep quality, and even sense of smell through consistent, modest lifestyle adjustments. Our bodies have remarkable regenerative capacity when given the right support. If you've identified one or more of these warning signs, consider focusing on the foundations first. Movement, nutrition, stress management, and sleep quality form the cornerstone of longevity. Small, consistent adjustments often yield more lasting results than dramatic overhauls. Even 10 minutes of gentle movement daily, slightly more protein at meals, brief moments of midday relaxation, or a consistent bedtime can begin shifting these markers in a positive direction. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.